Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we do have some major news involving Huawei and Google. So let's get started and talk about what's happening. So Trump has actually signed an executive order which bans US-based companies from doing business with foreign companies that could pose a national security risk to United States. So as you all know, Google is a US-based company and they must comply with this law. So Google basically just had to hang up on Huawei. They have pulled Huawei's Android license. And of course that's very bad, because if you do own an Android smartphone, that phone is nothing without the Play Store and all the apps that come with the Play Store, including some core applications such as Gmail and YouTube. If you don't have access to those services, you might as well own a Nokia 3310. So right now, this is a major blow against Huawei. And of course, US government is doing this, at least they're saying they're doing this, because they think Huawei can actually spy in the United States using their Chinese chips. And of course, even though Google has revoked the Android license, Huawei is still going to get access to the public open source version of Android that simply doesn't get updates. So when Android gets an update, the public open source version doesn't really get updated. It's not a priority. So they do have access to that version of Android, but they do not have access to the actual Android license that is used to give you guys an up-to-date Android experience. Now, real quick, what does this mean for people that do own Huawei smartphones in the United States? So basically, if you have an existing Huawei smartphone, your software is not going to be touched. You're still going to get access to Google Play Store. You can still use your Google applications such as YouTube and Gmail. But when there's an update, there's critical updates, you're not going to get access to those. So right now, your Huawei phone, if you are an existing owner, is going to remain as it is with the current access, but it's not going to get any future updates. For brand new Huawei smartphones, if you are in the market to buy one, you should probably hold off for now, because it's not going to come even with the basic Android apps such as the Play Store, YouTube, Gmail, and all that good stuff. So obviously, if you were about to buy a Huawei product, you should stop for now. Now, Huawei does have a backup plan. They have developed their own OS, and they have been developing this for many years, thinking that something might happen in the front. So they've been thinking ahead, but how viable that OS is not known yet. We do know that without Google's platform and access to Play Store and YouTube and Gmail, things currently look hopeless for Huawei. But just remember, Huawei is a massive corporation with massive resources, so we are going to have to see what happens. And on top of that, this is just brand new developing news. The executive order has been signed, the license has been revoked, but in the background, I'm sure there's some negotiations going on. Maybe going forward, they will rectify the situation and we'll get some new updates. Like I said, it's very possible that there are some backdoor negotiations, which obviously the common people don't get to see. So in a couple weeks, they might announce something brand new. But for now, as it is, things are not looking good for Huawei. Their license, their Android license, has been in fact revoked by US-based Google because of the executive order signed by Trump. Now, there could be some repercussions for other companies as well. There could be repercussions for Apple, there could be repercussions for Android, because the Chinese government might actually retaliate with their own measures. Again, Huawei is a Chinese company, so anything that happens to Huawei does affect China. So if China retaliates with something of their own, that could then affect other tech companies like Apple and even Android that do business with China, okay, and a lot of business. Remember, most of the iPhones are in fact manufactured in China, and of course Android has divisions in China as well. So we'll see what happens. This is a brand new story, and we are going to be getting updates, I'm hoping, in the coming weeks or coming months, but the current state of affairs is bad, all right? But if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you know something new, if you have access to some new information, just drop those comments down below and let me know. Let everybody else know that's watching the video. For now, guys, have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next video.